and welcome to $3 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Strategy Incorporation, the legacy Bitcoin management firm, announced that it has purchased an additional 10,624 Bitcoin, reinforcing its position as the largest corporate holder of the largest cryptocurrency. The acquisition, executed between December 1st and December 7th, involved a total investment of approximately $962.7 million at an average price of $90,615 per Bitcoin. In its latest filing, the firm reported that its total Bitcoin holdings have now reached 660,624 BTC. The aggregate cost basis for the stockpile stands at $49.35 billion, translating to an average purchase price of $74,696 per coin, including fees and expenses. Strategy maintains holdings of over 3% of the total Bitcoin supply. Metaplanet announced the launch of Mars, a new preferred share designed to raise up to $150 million for fresh Bitcoin purchases. The company plans to resume accumulation in early 2026 and currently holds 30,823 BTC worth about $2.8 billion. Announced at Bitcoin MENA, a prominent Bitcoin conference held in the Middle East, the move strengthens Metaplanet's position as Japan's leading Bitcoin-focused treasury company. Metaplanet confirmed today that proceeds from Mars will be used to restart BTC purchases after pausing during recent market volatility. The company aims to reach 210,000 BTC by 2027, a target that would place it among the world's largest corporate crypto treasuries. BitMine Immersion Technologies, the Ethereum-focused digital asset treasury firm, acquired 138,452 Ether last week, accelerating its accumulation strategy that lifted its total holdings to 3.86 million tokens, the company reported on Monday. At current Ether prices, last week's acquisition is worth roughly $435 million. That's a 156% increase from 4 weeks ago when it added about 54,000 Ethers, the firm pointed out, and it's also higher than the previous 2 weeks haul of 97,000 and 70,000 tokens. The firm also increased its cash holdings to $1 billion, up from the previous week's $882 million, including its small Bitcoin stash and stake in 8 core holdings. The company's total crypto and cash assets are worth $13.2 billion. The latest purchase increases BitMine's share of the second largest cryptocurrency circulating supply to over 3.2%, reinforcing its position as the largest known Ether treasury. The state of Texas has officially launched its Bitcoin reserve by investing $5 million in the digital asset last month. Confirmed by the state's comptroller's office, the move makes Texas the first U.S. state to fund such a reserve. This initial acquisition of Bitcoin was executed on November 20th, when Bitcoin was trading at $91,336 to serve as a placeholder investment as the state works to contract with a specialized cryptocurrency bank to manage the fund. The initiative aims to strengthen the state's balance sheet and position Texas as a leader in the digital economy. While this initial $5 million only represents a fraction of the state's $338 billion budget, it is significant as the nation's first state-funded strategic cryptocurrency reserve. Tether, the issuer of USDT, announced today that its flagship stablecoin has received recognition as an accepted fiat reference token within the regulatory jurisdiction of the Abu Dhabi global market. This development, resulting from ongoing engagement with the ADGM's Financial Services Regulatory Authority, allows licensed entities in the free zone to conduct regulated activities involving USDT across major blockchain networks. The said list of blockchains includes Aptos, Celo, Cosmos, Near, Polkadot, Tezos, Ton, and Tron. The recognition formally includes USDT under ADGM's digital asset framework, allowing authorized persons licensed by the FSRA to utilize the stablecoin on a broad array of networks. Circle, the firm behind the $78 billion stablecoin, said on Tuesday it has secured a financial services permission license from Abu Dhabi Global Market, giving the company a formal foothold into the United Arab Emirates regulated crypto ecosystem. The license, issued by ADGM's Financial Services Regulatory Authority, allows Circle to operate as a money service provider inside the financial free zone following the preliminary approval in April. The license opens the door for the company to offer its USDC stablecoin in business payments, settlements, and other financial use cases across the UAE. Tokenization specialist ONDO finances native cryptocurrencies on the move as the US Securities and Exchange Commission has ended investigation into the platform as US regulators are clearing the path for tokenized real-world assets. The agency closed a confidential investigation that was started in 2024 during the previous SEC leadership helmed by Gary Gensler without any charges, the ONDO team said in an ex post. The agency's investigation centered on whether ONDO's tokenization of certain real-world assets complied with federal securities laws as well as whether the ONDO token was a security, said an ONDO spokesperson. With the investigation now closed, the overhang on ONDO and the tokenization of securities is over and signals openness and a cleared way ahead for the tokenization of securities, the spokesperson added. US-based asset management company BlackRock has applied to list and trade shares of an investment vehicle tied to staked Ether following its offering of other cryptocurrency products. In a Friday filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, BlackRock filed a Form S-1 registration statement for its iShares staked Ethereum Trust exchange-traded fund. The filing is part of the SEC's process for companies to list investment vehicles such as ETFs but does not guarantee approval. The regulator has not greenlighted many crypto staking funds since initial approving spot Ether ETFs in May 2024. BlackRock manages the largest spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, which is listed under the ticker symbol IBIT. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission on Monday launched a pilot program allowing select digital asset Bitcoin, Ether, and USD coin or other payment stablecoins to be used as collateral in US derivatives markets. The program, announced by Acting Chairman Caroline Pham, is part of a broader push to give market participants clear rules for using tokenized collateral, including tokenized versions of real-world assets like US Treasuries. The CFTC had already begun working to let stablecoins be used as collateral for certain products earlier this year. For now, the program applies only to futures commission merchants that meet certain criteria. These firms can accept BTC, Ether, and payment stablecoins like USDC as margin collateral for futures and swaps, but must comply with strict reporting and custody requirements. AI infrastructure provider CoreWeave plans to raise $2 billion through a private offering of convertible senior notes due 2031, with proceeds earmarked for general corporate purposes and for capped call transactions that could reduce potential future shareholder dilution. The notes include an option for purchasers to buy an additional $300 million, the company said on Monday. They can be settled in cash, shares, or a combination of both at CoreWeave's discretion. To limit dilution if the notes are ultimately converted into equity, CoreWeave is entering into capped call transactions. This hedge increases the effective conversion price and provides a degree of protection for existing shareholders while preserving financial flexibility. Well, that's all in this bulletin for now. This is me, Sharma, signing off. Keep watching 3 TV.